The devil counts the plates. In an ancient mansion nestled deep within a dense forest, where towering old trees created a mystical and romantic scene, the classic beauty of the mansion reflected the grandeur and power of ancient families. The mansion, built from earthy red bricks with grand stone columns and thick walls, appeared from afar like a majestic old castle, its glossy red-tiled roof crowning the top and creating a magnificent image of pride and opulence. On a cold evening, the moonlight shone through the windows, casting specks of light on the dining table in one of the rooms. There, a maid named Lan, a kind and diligent woman who had served the wealthy family for many years, was preparing dinner. Unfortunately, she accidentally broke one of the precious porcelain plates from a set of 10. The sound of the porcelain crashing to the floor shattered the silence in the room. The maid quickly used a cloth to pick up the pieces, feeling scared and anxious. The master cherishes this porcelain set. I'm sure I'll be severely punished, she thought to herself, unaware that a broken plate would cost her life. The mansion's master, Mr. Thang, was a wealthy and powerful man, strict and stern, who did not tolerate any mistakes, especially from servants like Lan. Hearing the crash, he approached the room. Seeing the shattered pieces on the floor, anger and dissatisfaction immediately appeared on his face. Lan, Mr. Thang called, his voice carrying an undeniable severity. What's this? Lan turned around, her eyes filled with fear. I'm sorry, master. I broke a plate. I'm really very sorry. Mr. Thang looked at her with cold eyes. This set of plates is a family treasure, passed down through generations. Breaking one means ruining the entire set. Lan, do you understand that this cannot be undone? Lan nodded timidly, unable to look him in the eye, feeling deeply remorseful for her carelessness. Unfortunately, Lan, you know the house rules. I cannot tolerate the destruction of such a valuable asset, Mr. Thang said, his voice steely and cold. In an instant, Lan's emotions became chaotic. She couldn't believe what was happening. As she tried to apologize and promised it would never happen again, Mr. Thang turned away, took the sword hanging on the wall, drew it from its sheath, and stabbed it straight into her heart. Lan couldn't react in time. She fell to the floor, blood gushing from the deep wound in her chest. Mr. Thang glanced at her once, then turned his back, leaving horror for the witnessing servants. The poor maid's body was thrown into the well in the backyard, but death was not the end. The injustice and hatred drove Lan's spirit back from the other world. Unable to accept her meaningless death, she decided to seek revenge on the one who had wronged her. Lan's ghost wandered the mansion, making the atmosphere colder and gloomier. Faint lights and the slow footsteps on the empty floors filled the other servants with fear and confusion. Mysterious supernatural phenomena began to occur. Furniture shook, items fell from high places, unexpected fires flared up without any clear cause, and strange noises echoed at night. These events not only terrified those living in the mansion but also made them question their safety in this ominous place. Thang, the master who had killed her in a fit of rage, also began to feel fearful and uneasy. At night, he was haunted by bloody visions of Lan in his dreams. Waking up with a start, he would see her shadow cast on the doorway. The eerie counting of plates in the night grew more mournful and chilling. 1 plate, 2 plates, 3 plates, 4 plates, 5 plates, 6 plates, 7 plates, 8 plates, 9 plates. Why is one still missing? The maid's shadow drew closer amid Thang's screams. In a panic, Thang ran madly to the back of the mansion. Lan's ghost began her bloody chase. She glided effortlessly, keeping pace with his frantic steps, her eyes filled with vengeful fury, reflecting the dark essence of a wronged soul. The backyard, dark and ominous, seemed like a nightmare to Thang. Suddenly, he let out a painful cry. Thang had slipped and fallen on the moss-covered ground. In the dim darkness, he clutched the edge of the old well, forgetting it was where Lan's body had been disposed of. By the time he realized it, it was too late. In a moment of horror, he felt himself losing balance and being pulled forcefully into the well. The sound of his body crashing echoed through the peaceful night. At the bottom of the well, Lan's body, thrown there after her unjust death, lay silently next to her master. Two bodies, one dead and one dying, finally reunited in the endless night of loneliness and despair. The bloody tale of the ghost and her revenge ended, but its traces remained vividly in the minds of those who witnessed it. On quiet, late nights, somewhere in the mansion, the mournful counting of plates could still be heard. 1 plate, 2 plates, 3 plates, 4 plates, 5 plates, 6 plates, 7 plates, 8 plates, 9 plates. Why is one still missing?